The BC government says it has shortened the amount of time it takes for a U.S. nurse to register to work in the province.
What used to take, on average, 4 months is now done in just a few days.
Since making the change a month ago, the province says nearly 180 American nurses have applied to work in BC, an increase of 127%. And more than 110 of those nurses have received their registration to practice in the province.
President Trump's loss is British Columbia's gain.
The BC government announced it was ramping up efforts to entice U.S. doctors and nurses 2 months ago, saying the uncertainty south of the border offered an unprecedented opportunity to attract healthcare workers interested in moving to Canada.
We believe that by recruiting American healthcare workers into our system, they're able to hit the ground running with their experience in a system that's very similar to ours, and they'll help us in our goal of delivering more care to more British Columbians faster.
This is the latest effort by the BC government to improve the province's healthcare system, which has been struggling with understaffing. Among the American healthcare workers interested in moving to BC, Rachel Smith-Taylor, a U.S. nurse who recently visited Nanaimo.
Have we thought about me moving before the family moves? Absolutely. But we have no timeline per se right now. But just since our trip to Nanaimo at the end of April, all of the opportunities just keep falling into our laps. So we have a lot to think about.
The province says next month it'll be launching a targeted U.S. marketing campaign in parts of the country with the highest interest in moving to BC.
My message to Americans who are watching this is very straightforward. In British Columbia, you will be valued, your principles will be respected, and you will have the opportunity to provide care to people not based on how much they earn, but based on the level of care that they need.
The Premier says the province is also still working on shortening the amount of time it takes for American doctors to get licensed in BC. In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.